Just recently, Figma decided to make their dev mode feature a paid plan of about $12 per month. So if you're unable to afford that, here is how to make use of the dev mode features without actually purchasing the dev mode plan. Disclaimer, these are features Figma permits and not an illegal way of accessing dev mode. There are 4 key features you miss out of without paying for the dev mode. Number 1, getting sizes, margins and padding. Number 2, accessing the inspect tab. Number 3, accessing the dev mode plugins. And number 4, getting the SVG code of an icon. I'm going to show you how to get all those back without purchasing the dev mode plan.
Let's get into it. So one of the issues I talked about was getting our margins and padding. While we had dev mode enabled, getting our margins and padding was as simple as clicking on an object and clicking the nearest object. You easily see the margin. But since we don't have dev mode enabled, here's the way around that. Hold down on Alt and drag to the nearest object. As you can see, we can now see the margin and padding. Just by clicking on Alt and moving to the nearest object, you get the sizes just like we had when using dev mode. Number 2 we talked about, this was the big one, was having access to the inspect tab. This is the major one everybody is complaining about. Now doing that is fairly easy. If you want to get the inspect information of an element, all you have to do is select it, then right click, move to copy/paste, click on copy as code, then select the framework you're using. I'm a web developer, so I'll click on CSS. This will copy the inspect information to your clipboard. I'll go ahead and paste it in VS Code. So this is every information you will find in the inspect tab if dev mode was enabled. You can see the colors. So there's no need to use the color picker anymore to get your colors from your design anymore. I've seen a lot of people complain about that. So this fixes that for you. One of the things I discovered was while in dev mode, getting SVG code of an icon was as simple as clicking on the icon and you'll find the SVG code in the inspect tab. But since we don't have access to that, here is the way around it. To get the SVG code of an icon, right click on it, go down to copy and paste. You can see copy as SVG, click on that, and the SVG code will be copied to your clipboard. You can then go ahead to paste it in your project. So here you have the SVG code of an icon without using dev mode. So the last and the biggest thing you will not have access to is the plugins. While in dev mode, you will easily find the plugins tab beside the inspect tab. Since we aren't in dev mode, here's the way around it. It's very easy. Click on the resource panel and you can see the plugins right here. You can go ahead and search for the plugins you want, the same way you use the plugins tab in dev mode. There's actually a video I made where I used the Figma plugins to convert the Figma design to code directly. That plugin was called Figma to Code. This is the dev mode plugin and you can see we still have access to it here. If you've not seen that video, I'll put it up in the description and in the end screen of this video. If this video helped you out, drop a comment about what you think of Figma's decision to make the dev mode a paid feature. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because I'll be making more helpful content like this one. See you in the next video.